the Earth probably like will die if we don't perspective, and so there's going to be a lot of money available, like government money available for those kinds of businesses as well. Again, no idea how I'm going to cut that on YouTube. But I did like at this point 2 years ago, I did a number of productions for a company that installs sustainable like electricity, and honestly that was kind of great because you're making money while also making sure the Earth doesn't fucking die, which is kind of a nice combination. And again, it's also a good business to be in at the moment because there's just a lot of government money you can just get for projects like that. So if you are in that business of like solar panels or wind turbines or something like that, that's good. As far as it pertains to me, obviously those people also need like promotional material. So working for those kinds of people is on one hand very rewarding, on the other hand also just like smart business in my view. But we kind of fucked that relationship up a little bit by very bad communication, which is partly my fault. I'll admit that. That was partly my fault about fucking that up. Also, they just have their own video people internally. So I figured it wouldn't be a long-lasting relationship with that client, but it's still kind of too bad because I enjoyed doing those projects. Just saw the name of the OST. Mickey Mouse is going to... Wait, what? Isn't it the Mickey Mouse March? Or something like that? Ah, that's another one. That's the other one from... Oh, that is this one. That's the one we just played. Yeah, it's the Mickey Mouse March. And then we have Up Down Adventure. So that's Business 101 with Vlogger Games. Somebody who doesn't have a very sustainable business at the moment. So maybe don't necessarily listen to what I have to say. I would like to think that I have the theory down to a certain extent and like I just need to put that into practice, and for that you do need a certain amount of capital, which is what I'm working on right now. And I certainly, like, I did invest some money into an ad campaign for that Crash video, and I'm going to, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. Some people might disagree, but those people can fuck off. I'm going to put some money into advertising for the review for this game as well, because that's just a smart thing to do. The thing is, you can't buy yourself... I did the math. You can't buy yourself to being a successful YouTube channel. It would take hundreds of thousands of dollars to get yourself to like 100,000 subs and be sustainable like that. Because I don't mind sharing details like this. I paid about like 80, a little under 80 bucks for about 2,000 views. And that's not view botting, that is just like adverts and people clicking on those adverts, and that's what I paid, right? So that's about 2k views for about 80 bucks, which was a bit on the expensive side. I did set my my maximum cost per click to a pretty high amount just because I wanted to test it. So maybe it could be cheaper. That entire joke like got me like 13 subscribers, I think. So it's not really like a sustainable thing to do. You can't just keep doing that until you have like 100,000 subscribers, because again, you would need a ridiculous amount of money to get there. And you would never, like in a realistic fashion, you wouldn't make that money back. So there still needs to be some kind of like organic growth in there. But I do honestly feel that it might be a decent way to like kickstart certain videos which then go into organic growth. And that is what I'm like trying out right now. Of course, yeah, it's not a matter of, I mean, the video itself, which cost me about 80 bucks to promote, has so far made about 70 cents.